What do social media and Passover, Pesach, have in common? If you're Jewish and frequent social media, you must have experienced the extreme polarity in responses and conversations concerning Israel, Zionism and Judaism, if you can call them conversations to begin with. Especially now, with the atrocities going on, hostages still being held, and the unwillingness of many to address the true nature of Hamas. You probably feel frustrated, sad, overwhelmed, angry, and misunderstood. I decided to divide people into categories to deal with social media and protect myself from hate and negative energy. I hope that would help me keep my balance and safety and sanity. So I made an analogy with the 4 types of kids we all know from the Seder, from Pesach, Passover. For those of you who are not familiar with that, on Passover we celebrate our freedom from slavery. A slave is allowed no independent will, no opinion, and cannot question authority or voice his thoughts. With freedom, the Jewish nation was given the possibility to ask questions. And much of the Seder is designed to fulfill the obligation to tell the story to one's children, and many of the customs that have developed around the 4 questions, represented by 4 children with different personalities, and are designed to pique a child's curiosity about what is happening in order to hold their attention. By the way, it's the same holiday where Jews for 2000 years say out loud the wish next year in Jerusalem. They each represent one social media communication style, and here they are. The first child, 1, is the wicked one, Rasha, the bad one. She or he who doesn't want to learn, doesn't listen, has a closed mind and could even be evil. This type represents the haters on social media. People who just post nasty, hateful and attacking text. They don't seek the truth. They don't want to understand opinions other than their own. There is no respectful dialogue, no wish to learn or grow. One example of this behavior on social media is following the lies that are surrounding October 7th. That Israel committed all those crimes in order to start a war or get Gaza back. Even though the evidence is overwhelming that Hamas committed all those barbaric crimes on October 7th. They proudly, gleefully videotape themselves, so are the circulating lies believed by many still. This is not only valid for anti-Semites, but also for some Jews who find it necessary to be interviewed everywhere and spew their personal agenda of feeling righteous and think they know and are better. And they're not. In doing so, they contribute to more hate and less understanding of Israel, of Zionism and Judaism, while they live somewhere safely and comfortably, not risking their lives for the freedom of others, as Israelis do on a daily basis, but feeling superior in order to gain, whatever that gain may be. They lost the human connection to loyalty, modesty and humbleness. They increase anti-Semitism, anti-Zionism and anti-Israel sentiments. They think they will be liked and appreciated when they are different from the others. Right? Now, 2, the second child, the simple one, Tom, doesn't ask questions, doesn't understand the problem, doesn't learn history, doesn't do any research, doesn't check facts, but imitates all they hear and see, even not realizing the dangerous consequences of that behavior. They repeat the same rhetoric over and over again. They play a role to please and to be safe in their peer group. Yes, the deep need to belong is strong, but living according to ethical values is also very important. An example of this type on social media is the one who follows the crowd and doesn't think through if he or she is even agreeing with what is written or said, and it's the kind that can be called useful idiots. I know that doesn't sound nice, but their actions aren't either, and can be very detrimental in the long run. 3, the third child, the innocent one, Veshienu, he or she doesn't know what to ask and doesn't understand what is exactly going on because they know they're not educated in this matter. They don't want to have an opinion. They stay out of it. They want to remain peaceful. On itself, that sounds nice. Ignorance can be bliss. However, in critical situations of injustice, violence, and life-threatening moments, to stand on the sideline and turn a blind eye makes one complicit. Of course, sometimes you need to step back and protect yourself. It can be overwhelming. However, when fear gets in the way of standing up for injustice, that is the moment we let others down, even when they might need our help the most. Courage and resilience are traits we ourselves can learn and teach our children. It is a mindset. Also, you can actually impact situations by being loving and compassionate, by sending prayers, which has its own power. There is that wonderful Jewish saying, "Who saves one person saves the world." An example of this type on social media is the friends and followers you thought you had. They offer nice support and great communication, but they let you down with any disagreement, unfollow you, gaslight you, and are not interested at all in what motivated you or what made you say or show what you did. And then the fourth one is the wise child, Chacham. They listen to their opponent. They want to connect. They educate themselves. They are eager to learn and contribute to improving the situation. They are led by integrity and hear the others as they want to be heard as well. They love the dialogue and learning is a priority for them. They are open-minded and often open-hearted. This type of behavior on social media requires respectful dialogue. They ask questions, want to know more, and stay respectful with disagreements. Their viewpoint is that they see the limitations of their own wisdom and insights and know that they always can learn something. These are the people you'd like to keep listening to, even if you hold other opinions. Okay, so my question is, which one are you? Chag Pesach Sameach. May the hostages be home very, very soon.